Hello everyone, welcome to Exemplar Physics. In this video, we are going to deal with the topic refraction of light. These questions are for practice and at the level of class 10. You know what? These questions were sent by one of you. If you too have any doubts in any concept or you are facing difficulty in solving questions, send them to me. I will try to make a video solution as soon as possible. A ray of light is traveling from glass to air. So this is important. It is traveling from glass to air. So it is in the glass first, then it goes to air. The angle of incidence in glass is 35 degrees and angle of refraction in air is 60 degrees. So let me show that here. Let us take one line here. So let's say this is the interface between glass and air. Where is glass? I'll take it below here. Glass, and what is on the top? Air is on the top. So light, say light enters from pardon, my lines are not straight. Light enters from glass to air. So here we'll draw a normal. So light will bend away from the normal. Okay. So what is this? Angle of incidence. Angle of incidence should be measured from normal to incident ray. How much is that? 35 degrees. And angle of refraction is 60 degrees. 35, 60. Now you have to find out the refractive index, very important. Refractive index of glass with respect to air. Refractive index of glass with respect to air. Snell's law states that sine angle of incidence and sine angle of refraction both are constant, and with further experiments and this constant is equal to refractive index, correct? Sin I by sin R. So the light is traveling from where? Glass to the air. So light is traveling from glass to air. Very important. So sin I is in the glass, sine angle of incidence is in the glass, angle of refraction is in the air. So this will be refractive index of air with respect to glass. What is that? Refractive index of air with respect to glass. So if you are observing the diagram from the beginning, when the light was traveling from air to a medium, we have written sin I by sin R is equal to refractive index of the medium. Now the light is traveling from glass to air. Now sin I by sin R will be refractive index of air with respect to medium. So that is the difference. So here we have to find out we will get sin I by sin R will give us refractive index of air with respect to glass. What are they asking? They are asking refractive index of glass with respect to air. That is the reverse. Now how to get the reverse? Let us understand that. What is refractive index of glass with respect to air? That will be speed of light in air divided by speed of light in glass. Now what did we get? We got refractive index of air with respect to glass, this part. Now what that should be? Speed of velocity of glass divided by velocity in air. See that? If it is not clear, just revise it again, you will get it. So here we are writing of glass with respect to air, hence speed of air is in the numerator and velocity of glass is in the denominator. Similarly, here we got velocity of air with respect to glass, hence the velocity in the numerator will be of the glass and denominator will be this. Now what is the difference between the two? Both look similar or both look reciprocal of each other, isn't it? mu g by a, mu refractive index of glass with respect to air is c by vg, and here refractive index of air with respect to glass is vg by c. See that they are exactly reciprocal to each other, so we can write refractive index of glass with respect to air is 1 by mu refractive index of air with respect to glass. So what is this? Sin I by sin R. Hope you are getting it. Or let me write one more step for you. 1 by sin I by sin R. Now the denominator goes to the numerator, sin R by sin I. Remember this result. This result is important. Now let's put the values. All the values are given over there. Let's put them. So what are we going to get? Refractive index of glass with respect to air, that is refractive index of glass in simple words, it is called as, it is equal to sin R. So sin, the angle of refraction is 60 degree, sin 60 by sin 35. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and sin 35 is, so don't worry about sin 35, it will be given in question. Sin 35 is 0.574. Now the only thing you have to do is you have to do the calculation. So refractive index of glass is equal to root 3 is how much? 1.732 divided by 2 into 0.574. So we can also write it as 1732 divided by 2 into 574. I'm just removing the decimal places because I don't like it. Hence, now what you can do? Solve multiplication and division you have to do. So do it. I am leaving it to you. So do it by yourself. And this value is almost going to be 1.5, approximately is going to be 1.5. So what is the refractive index of glass? Refractive index of glass is mu g is equal to approximately 1.5.